basketball is presented by Procter & Gamble. This afternoon, we're on the campus of Tuskegee University for a big-time matchup in the SIAC West. Tuskegee taking on Miles in a duel between two teams that are about 2 hours away. We take a look at the standings right now in the SIAC West. Miles ahead of Tuskegee, the reigning champions trying to repeat here this year. Ashley on the offensive glass, no good. Gets her own rebound and scores, and she would not be denied. 6 early points for Tadaria Ashley. Hughley, why not? Woo! Wet from deep for Asia Hughley. Gets it up and scores. Brittany Boland, the leader of this Tuskegee side.
And coach says she doesn't quit. Sometimes she asks her, she's like, hey, you a little tired?
Layla Minter not tired at all as she knocks down her first bucket from distance for Tuskegee.
I mean, they're getting some great looks. They have to finish. Speaking of finish, Ms. Harris is finally getting her groove.
Cantone decides to shoot and score. Alani Cantone with the long-range bucket. She now has 5. And stopped off. Now Cantone, a little pump. Extra pass to Bobbitt. Yes! Unselfish play from Alani Cantone turns into a bucket.
That's all.
Cantone looks up with 2, with 1. She gets it off. It's short. And Miles goes into the half with an 11-point lead. And another reminder, they scored 15 points in the first half. Last time these two teams met, they have 38 in the first half this afternoon. HBCU GO basketball is presented by Procter & Gamble. Miles out in front of Tuskegee after one half of play. James Hatton here with you. Nia Simone with me. Tim Scarborough scouring our sidelines. And Nia, Miles in this rivalry matchup has come to play. They struggled in the first matchup. Things have been way different here today.
Absolutely. And, you know, if you pay attention to the first half, you'll see that Miles is really capitalizing right here with 18 points in the paint, James, while Tuskegee has 6. Now, in order for Tuskegee to be successful, they're going to have to put some bodies on Miles going forward.
Hughley bumps, gives off to Manuel. Now Manuel scores! Plus the foul. The reigning SIAC co-player of the week averaged 14 points over her last 2 matchups. Hughley, quickly to the rim once again. Kicks to Johnson, no. And LaDeja Hughley up to Alani Cantone. Timeout Miles as Tuskegee roaring back. A 7-1 run. Nice to shoot. And Unique McKinney once again grabs the rebound but throws it away. Boland, oh my! Super smooth for Brittany Boland plus the foul. It's good. A 10-0 run now for Tuskegee. They've outscored Miles in this quarter 10-1 because of LaDeja Hughley. Brittany Boland with the steal. Boland scores plus the foul. Wow, what an afternoon for Brittany Boland. Now with 10. Greer whips the pass to Lee, and the first field goal of the quarter is won from distance by Madison Lee. Shoot. Offense not in flow. Now McKinney gets going and goes right to the rack. Now Howard Garza right into Boland, and that's an offensive foul. Brittany Boland doing it on both ends today for Tuskegee.
She just lets her game come to her. That's what happens. And then, of course, Boland getting it done on both ends of the floor, stepping in for that charge.
Talk about getting it done. She's wiping the floor. She's playing offense. She's playing defense. She has clocked in today.
Well, Coach said she is the heartbeat of this team, so that's in all cylinders.
Ashley can't score down low. Howard Garza misses as well. And Tuskegee finishes the game on a 26-8 run over the second half to trounce Miles. The final 53-46. Tuskegee takes down their in-state rival.
These standings don't mean anything. It is very competitive play. We're inching closer to a very critical time for these teams. We're seeing Tuskegee show out for the women's. The men's game, I'm pretty sure it's going to deliver, so it's going to be some exciting stuff.
Well, HBCU GO basketball is presented by Procter & Gamble. This afternoon, we're inside the Daniel Chappie James Arena for some SIAC hoops. Tuskegee welcomes in their in-state rival Miles for a chance to win the SIAC West. Let's take a look at the SIAC West standings. Miles currently ahead of Tuskegee, and they're looking to make it 6 straight SIAC West championships. The last time that Miles did not win it outright, Tuskegee had something to do about that.
And Miles early on going to Trotter, but they need to go to him on the block.
And Seabury gliding in for the first bucket for Tuskegee. Miles in possession, denies the screen. Miles kicks it, shots up, and Rylan Walker wets it from distance.
That's the calming force that Miles can be.
Miles decides to shoot from distance. Money for Mr. Miles.
My goodness, you better guard him when he crosses that timeline because he will let it fly. Splash down from downtown.
Rylan Walker goes on Pennington and just bullies his way to the bucket. Tavares Carroll kicks it to Rylan Walker. Bullseye for Rylan Walker. Already 2 triples. Alvin Miles coming the other way. And Miles swatted by Goins. Kevin Seabury scores! Plus the foul.
He's got extra jets in those sneakers. Beautiful transition opportunity by Seabury.
Seabury, too much space. Splash! Closed off by Seabury. Miles just floats it up and scores. He has all the tricks. Tavares Carroll picks it off. Carroll. Oh my.
That's a tough move and a lot of contact.
Pennington. And the shot is good from Seabury. He now has 15 first half points.
Yeah, he has been terrific.
Kevin Seabury is absolutely cooking. Call him a hibachi chef. He's cooking in front of our eyes.
They had a 4-on-2 if they could have capitalized on that one.
How do you leave this guy open? The preseason player of the year puts in another triple. Leaves it short. Goins from 3/4 court. Oh! Just off the bracket. It was online, but not true. And we go to halftime. Tuskegee 29 and Miles 28. Seabury, a low pickup, but he is blocked off by Carroll. Doesn't matter, though, because when you're a super scorer, the ball finds the bottom. This to his detriment when he's worried about those accolades. When he just comes out and plays basketball, he's one of the best.
Yep, that's a good point, too. Wow.
Speaking about one of the best, the preseason player of the year continues to entertain this crowd.
Benji Taylor is going to throw it in there and take his chances.
Rivalry is sent packing by Noah Goins. In front by 2. Again, we're in the home of the Airmen, and Noah Goins cleared for takeoff on that block. We'll go to a break, be back for more.
Yeah, man.
Walker scores, plus the foul. So in the mano-a-mano matchup, Miles, and this is Elijah Horton. And finally, somebody finds the bottom after some back and forth fouling. That's a big shot.
3 guys back. There's been very few runouts at either end.
Seasbury, so smooth, now with 19. To Rylan Walker. He goes through, can't score, but Corey Trotter, oh my, taps it in for 2 for Rodney Walker. Walker just somehow finds the glass for 2.
Yeah, that was a really difficult shot. That was a transition opportunity, but he said, hey, I'm taking over now. Miles' turn. Oh!
And Alvin Miles flexes his muscles after scoring plus the foul.
It's showtime. Alvin Miles time. The takeover. This kid is amazing. He said, calm down, guys. We got this.
Carroll slips through. He swatted. Trotter, right place, right time for 2. And it's a 1-point game with 7 to shoot. Pennington almost throws it away. Ball still loose. Walker for 3. No. Pennington can't tip it in. Trotter with the rebound. And Tavares Carroll is fouled. 7 with 4. DeAnthony Pennington takes the jumper. It's short. And the buzzer sounds. Miles comes on the road and takes down their rival. The final 56-54.